everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm kind of getting like really goose pimples right now because I'm so excited to film this video. You would not believe. This video is going to be all about my top favorite, amazing, love of my life eyeshadow palettes. I'm obsessed. So the first palette that I have to share with you is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is a palette from the Too Faced chocolate line, which if you don't already know, everything in their chocolate line smells like chocolate and all their eyeshadows in that line taste like chocolate. So I found this out when I was like very curious and very hungry. So I was like, I just want to see if this tastes like chocolate because it smells like chocolate. And it tasted like chocolate. It tasted like very good chocolate. Very sweet and very delectable and very amazing chocolate. Why am I so hungry right now? Oh, I remember because I'm smelling this. It's kind of funny because my sister came into my room the other day and like she always does, she was looking through my makeup collection. She saw this and she was like, ooh, it smells like chocolate. And I'm like, yes, and it tastes like chocolate too. Big mistake because like then she started tasting it and then I had to like kind of take it away from her because I was like, Katya, it's expensive. So yeah, but that's kind of funny for me because like the way she was like looking at me and like tasting, she was like, it was so funny, like I died. But seriously, this is a beautiful palette. It has primarily cool tones in it, but it has a good mix between shimmery and matte colors as well. So there's a very good mix. And it does come in a very cute packaging, so this is very nice as well. All the colors in here are very blendable, very buttery, very soft, smooth, pigmented. Amazing. I love these. I think these are amazing. And if you're looking for a very good neutral palette with a few pops of color, this is a really good one to try. So on a more inexpensive note, I have this palette right here from Wet n Wild. This is their Comfort Zone palette. This has 8 colors in here and I love this because they have such like a very streamlined selection of really good shades. The only downside to this palette, in my opinion, is that it has no mattes in it. So if you look at this one, this is a little bit more well-rounded. But this one only has shimmery colors in it, which is okay because I'd rather have a palette that has all shimmers rather than have a palette that has like 1 or 2 mattes in it that are not pigmented at all. So this is a very good palette. They have a row of more neutral brown colors and then they also have a row of more green tone colors, which is really stunning as well. The only color that I don't find myself using is this color because I don't really think it shows up on me, but all the other colors are beautiful, pigmented, blendable. You will hear me saying those words a lot in this video actually, but seriously, this is very, very good, especially since it's only like about $4.99 at the drugstore, which is mind-blowing in itself. Okay, so I have 2 palettes from Lorac here. I have the Lorac Pro 1 and the Lorac Pro 2. They have a Lorac Pro 3 that came out a while back. I didn't really buy the Lorac Pro 3 palette because the color scheme looked very similar to a lot of other palettes that are launching, but I did buy these 2. I bought this one first. This was like my first expensive palette, and then I bought this one next, and this is a more recent purchase, but these are both amazing. So I'm just going to show you the Lorac Pro 1 first. So as you can see, this is full of very neutral colors. They do have like a few pops of colors, such as this like red color and this gold as well as these 2, but primarily this is a very neutral palette, which is great if you're someone that's looking for a very neutral palette but that you can wear every day, or you can even make it a little bit more dramatic for nighttime. All these colors are extremely pigmented. They're very blendable. Like all Lorac Pro palettes, there's a row of matte colors and there's also a row of shimmery colors, which makes up for a very well-rounded palette. Not a lot of companies do it so evenly as Lorac. They definitely make sure to have like a very good mix of both matte and shimmery colors, and all of their formulas are very easy to blend, very blendable, very pigmented, very smooth, rich, creamy, all that good stuff. So this is my favorite personally. And then I have this other one, the Lorac Pro 2, which is more cool tone. So this has a lot of cool tones. You can see that there's quite a difference between the Lorac Pro 1 and the Lorac Pro 2. They are both quite different, which is good. And again, they have that same matte and shimmery color organization going on, but this is very pigmented and very smooth, blendable as well. I just don't wear as much because I prefer more of like a warm toned color palette, but these are amazing as well and I wear these a lot when I do. I especially love these 2 colors right here. They're so pigmented and so rich and so creamy, buttery and beautiful. I have a very good relationship with this. Okay, so this palette I've loved and used so much that's completely broken. This is the Morphe 350 palette, which is currently in two very neat and beautiful halves. So I was using this one day and it just came apart completely, so that was a big bummer, but this palette is very good. It has been hyped up for the longest time, and for good reason, because these colors are extremely blendable and pigmented and amazing. This is a primarily warm tone palette, so they have a lot of warm tones, but they do have a few cool tones as well. But this is a warm tone palette. I think that this is amazing. They have released a shimmery version of the 350 as well as a matte version, but this one is the one I'm sticking with because these colors are simply stunning. I'm in love. I think all these colors are amazing, and I'm constantly discovering new ways to wear this. Last but not least, I have another palette which I am in love with. I use this all the time. I bought this a year ago, and then it was really hyped up and it was sold out everywhere, but I finally got my hands on it, and then I tried it and I just died, and I came back to heaven and I came down to earth and I just died all over again. But this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, and oh baby, if you ever want a matte eyeshadow palette that is vegan, that is cruelty free, and that is gosh darn bomb, this is for you. So inside the palette, you pretty much open it and you're like, it's amazing, it's so beautiful. But that's how I was. I don't know if that's how you would be, but this is pretty much a palette with 12 colors in it, and they're all divided into quads. So you have a warm quad, a cool tone quad, and a neutral tone quad. And I really like how they organized it, because I'm immediately able to sort of see which looks I want to create with this palette, because it's just so well organized and it's just so sleek and streamlined and so beautiful. Mine is always a mess. I just keep cleaning it because it's always getting dirty because I've used it a lot. And a few of these colors, quite a few of them, I've almost hit pan on them because they're just so amazing. I'm almost hitting pan on this one, this one, this one, and this one, but they're all so beautiful and so amazing, and I definitely recommend this. This one is a little bit on the pricier side, but I think it's worth every single penny you pay for it because it's just so beautiful, and I find that I just keep falling in love with this palette over and over and over again every single day that I use this. I think it's amazing. So in case you haven't already noticed, I love eyeshadows. So I hope this video was good for you. I hope you guys found something useful in this video. I definitely love all these palettes. I love this one, I love this one, I love these two, I love these two, and I love this one, even though it's broken. But I love all these palettes, they're amazing, and I definitely suggest getting at least one of these palettes. So yes, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I will be listing all the names of these palettes down below, so if you want to find them, you can easily do so. And I'll also try to list the prices as well. So again, I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I love you. See, this one's name is Kitty Cat because it's Kat Von D. This one's name is Tom because he's just so cute. This one's name is Mr. Gray, Mr. Black, Pinkalicious, and this one's name is Quasimodo because he is broken, but he's still beautiful and he still is amazing and I still love him. So yes. Did I just name all of my eyeshadow palettes? That is so like me.